To most people, vehicle maintenance consists of just taking their car or truck to the shop every 4,000 or 5,000 miles to get their oil changed. But what a lot of people don't know is there's a lot of little things that you can do between oil changes that'll help extend the life of your vehicle. Not all vehicles have the same placement for their fluid reservoirs, but they're all labeled and marked, so you'll be able to tell where everything goes. A very important fluid to check in between oil changes is your coolant, and that helps keep your engine temperature down while you're riding down the road. It runs throughout your radiator and keeps your engine from overheating. Another thing to check is your brake fluid. Definitely don't want to run out of brake fluid while you're riding down the road, because you'll lose power in your brakes and won't be able to stop and lead to accidents and a whole lot of bad things. Another thing to check is your power steering fluid. Definitely don't want to lose that. A lot of cars nowadays have electric power steering, so that wouldn't really pertain to you, but some of us have older vehicles. Another thing to check definitely is your oil. Always check your oil I'd say every 1,000 miles, just to see what your vehicle is consuming or how much oil you're leaking out, maybe leaking out. And another one to check is your transmission fluid. It's definitely important to check that. That keeps your transmission shifting properly and keeps you from spending thousands of dollars in repairs. Another thing to look out for is fluid leaks. See how these two hoses here are two different colors? Those are your heater core hoses. And I had that one on the right leaking coolant not too long ago. I had to replace that. And that's always a good thing to check out for, to keep an eye out for. But normally you check under the vehicle for any fluid leaks, because that's where they're going to go ultimately. And you just start your way up from the bottom. But everything's pretty much dry down here. Just keep an eye on it. And the thing that is very important is to check out your suspension components. You got your tie rod in, your CV axle, your shock and strut, sway bar end links back there. Everything that's in your suspension is highly important. Wouldn't want you to cause uneven tire wear or actually come loose and cause a wreck or anything like that. So you always want to check out your suspension components. If you feel a rough road noise, or you feel some rough riding or have a road noise start, definitely want to get your suspension checked out. It's highly important. Always check your tire pressure. Okay, one day you could just walk outside and your tire be all the way flat, and you really don't want to do that. You can have a nail in your tire, and you can know about that the day before and be prepared to know if you have to pump it up in the morning to go to a shop or anything like that. To actually check your oil, you want to go ahead and pull out your dipstick. So I'm going to do that really quick. You can see your level on different bubbles on the dipstick. I don't know how well you can see that. So that'll tell you what your level is. And you always want to wipe it off, get it all clean, and stick it back into your tube and pull it back out and check it again. So I'm about maybe 1/8 of a quart load, nothing to be worried about. If you don't see oil on this stick, please put oil in your car. It'd be a big issue. So now hopefully you have a better understanding of taking care of your vehicle in between oil changes, whether it be checking your fluids, watching for fluid leaks, checking your suspension components, anything like that. Always check your temperature gauges to help assess a problem before it becomes a major issue. It can be stopped before it leads to thousands and thousands of dollars in repairs, and nobody really wants to dump that in their car. They just want to put gas in it and go down the road. I understand, but always have to stay on top of your maintenance and take care of your vehicle, and in the end you'll end up saving more when you take care of your vehicle instead of spending thousands of dollars at one time due to lack of maintenance.